Alright guys, so LR Tech Cell is getting his Extreme Z Awakening this Friday. Here you go, cursor can show now. So he's gonna be getting his EZA on this Friday, the 10th. So they're doing a little bit of an EZA campaign to prepare you for this guy, because usually with these LR EZAs, you have to have a specific set of characters to be able to challenge this EZA. So I wanted to make this video just so for people who, especially who started playing in the 8th anniversary, you guys probably don't have a lot of these characters done already. So if you want to get this LR cell done, you're going to have to do quite a bit of prepping here. So I'll try to explain as best to my abilities, like what's the best way to go about this, but it is going to be I'll just say this now, it's going to be a bit of a monumental task. But I feel like it will be worth it, because this cell is going to be very helpful on a lot of teams, and I feel like he is going to be really good after his EZA. He has a pretty good base foundation, so as long as they give him give him stuff, he will be really good. So let's see. So in order to challenge this EZA when it comes out this Friday, you are going to have these 6 characters right here, fully EZA'd. Says right here, you have to have them Extreme Z Awakened to the last stage, and you have to have them 100%, so you have to have them rainbowed as well. So I can tell you right now, basically out of all these characters, the one that it's going to take you the most time is this Trunks right here, because since this Trunks is another Prime Battle LR like this cell, this Trunks himself has a set of characters that you have to go get first in order to EZA him, which is, required to challenge this. I know that might sound a little bit confusing, but you basically, I guess, just take it from here, just for now, that you have to have all these characters fully EZA'd and rainbowed, so you can have, you can challenge this new, cell event. So, now there is a reward for this. If you manage to get, Cell, at least, not these guys, if you get Cell himself, fully done, awakened to an LR, rainbow him, all that, before Friday the 10th, you get 10 Dragon Stones, you get 3 Elder Kais, and then you get 2 Hourglass Medals. And then I think after, when the campaign actually starts, and all that, there's gonna be more rewards. So in total, you'll basically get all your Elder Kais back, and you'll get all your orbs back. So you're gonna be rainbowing Cell for free. So as of right now, the event will be coming out on the 10th here, as I said. Now, as it stands right now, there is a campaign going on where the stamina is reduced for the Cell Max, or not Cell Max, for the Cell event. It does not have the bonus drop rate yet, I don't think. The bonus drop rate, I think, gets added when the campaign actually starts. So technically, this would be easier to do when the campaign starts. But if you do it before, you do get these rewards. So it's up to you if you want to get these extra bit of rewards or not. But it is half stamina, and it's held every day. All these story events are up for a reason, because these are all the story events where you have to go farm a bunch of free-to-play characters from. The Trunks event is also up every day, because you're gonna have to farm him up. You need medals from this event, I think, to awaken some of the characters. These 2 events are up because you have to farm them up as well, and then these are all the Extreme Z areas that you're gonna have to challenge throughout the campaign to get all the characters ready. And I think this is the Tech Skill Orb, or not Skill Orb, the Tech Potential event is gonna be held also every day until the 31st. So if you want to get if you're low on orbs to be able to rainbow Cell as it stands right now, especially if you're a newer player, you can just farm this event every day. I think you only really have to do this for probably a week, and then you'll have enough orbs to rainbow Cell. But if you're a player like me and you just want to hoard up orbs, this is a very good time to hoard up a bunch of tech orbs, because doing this every day will give you a bunch of orbs. So now that we went through that, let's go ahead and go through how you want to go about this. So I would tackle LR Trunks first. So go get him farmed up. He does have a bonus drop rate on his event. I think it's against Future Saga. If we actually go right here, I'll go ahead and switch real quick. and I'll show you what's like the best team, I guess, to efficiently farm the most drops. If I still have the team, that is. I don't think I do. Okay, so I used to, but here, let me switch to my game. So this is the team that you would want to use for the Trunks event, because he is, there's a bonus drop for future and androids. So what you can do is you can farm up these guys and awaken them to their TUR, and then you can also bring their SSR as well, because since they are on both the categories of android and future, they give double, or I think like quadruple the rates. And then you want to bring LR Trunks and then LR Merge Zamasu, or Zamasu Goku, because they're LRs, so they'll get bonus drops. So basically, as you can see with this team right here, you will get up to 380% drop. What this means is you're guaranteed 3 additional drops, and you have an 80% chance to get a 4th drop. And then you can also, if you really want to, you can tack on this support memory, which this gives you an extra 50%. So this is, if you tack on the support memory as well, you'll guarantee yourself 4 extra drops. So it'll make farming this Trunks take no time. So go ahead and tackle that first, and then we'll go ahead and switch back here. So you would want to go, so this is Trunks right here. You need to EZA him and Rainbow him to get him ready. So if we go right here, I think, where is it? So right here. So you have to go EZA him, obviously. So like I said, since he is also an extreme, or not extreme, a Prime Battle LR, you have to go get another set of characters to EZA him. So for him, you have to get these characters down here, which is, you have to get the LR cell, which, I mean, you obviously have to do that in the first place to get the cell awakened on the 10th, so that shouldn't be a problem, but you also have to get these characters done. So, a lot of these characters are on the story events that are up right now. So the Android 13 event, you can get these guys. This guy is obtainable from the Baba shop, I think, but there are copies of him that are available for cheap. Let me go ahead and just take a look real quick. Yeah, so he can be purchased for 300 incredible gems in the shop. It might be like a bit of an issue just for this, because you will have to farm some incredible gems, but there are stages, the newer stages, they have a pretty good chance to drop like 77 incredible gems on certain runs. So just farming up a couple of the story events would not be that big of an issue. If we go back and switch right here, if you are struggling on farming incredible gems, I do have a video about that. But the best stage would be, the one that I always use is would be stage 30, number 4 right here. This is the best stage, I would say, to farm up gems and link level at the same time. So you're basically knocking out 2 things at the same time. So go ahead and farm those up if you need to awaken or get this 13. Go ahead and switch back. And then these guys from the Android 13 story event. These guys are from the Trunks in the Future event. It'll be this one right here. And then the last one, which is this Android 18, this one is also another incredible gem unit. She is way cheaper though than the Android 13 though. I think she is only, yeah, she's only 200. So in total, if you need to farm up all of these guys, so 300, you need 5 of this guy, so you're gonna need 1500 for him. And then for the Android 18, you're gonna need 5 of her, so you're gonna need 1000. So you're gonna need 2,800 incredible gems to get everybody here awakened and done. Now, once you have everybody here awakened and done, you're gonna have to go EZA them, which is, again, this is why this is kind of a monumental task in terms of how much work you have to do, especially if you're a newer player. So this is definitely something that might seem discouraging at first, and I'm not at all saying that you have to do this like right now. You can slowly work your way towards this, but if you want to get the extra rewards, you obviously have to get some of this stuff at least started on now. So you have to go to this EZA area to get this 18 done, but you also have to get the Goku and the Vegeta done, so you might as well do all the characters while you're here. Now for this stage, these are the units that you can use against this event, and you have to have these 4 characters. So you basically, it kind of builds the team for you. I would put Android 17 and 18 as the leader, and then you'd put these four, and then you kind of just throw on whatever other characters that you can. This Gohan is pretty good. He is probably the most damaging unit out of all these guys, especially if you get him on a rotation with this Goku, because he has a part of his passive where he needs a Super Saiyan Goku, so that's how I would go about defeating this one. This is one of the older Extreme Z areas, so this should be pretty easy to defeat. The enemies are not scaled that high. So you want to get this Android 18 done, and then you want to get these two done. And you could also just get this Goku done, because this Goku is pretty good, and you will use him probably in the other Extreme Z areas as well. So then next, you have to get these two done. They have their own Extreme Z area, the Super Android 13 one. These are all the units that you can bring here. Now the optimal team, I guess, here is if you can build a full Super Saiyan team with, if you have this guy, you can build him as your leader. If not, I think the second best unit would be either this guy, or this guy, because they all have like key 2 or 3 and then like 50% to all stats. They do give you this Trunks as your friend leader, so it should all work out. Just try to build around type advantage. For the first and the second stage, so the first stage you have to have this guy on your team, and the second stage you have to have this guy on your team. Now I understand I just told you to build a full Super Saiyan team, so that means these guys wouldn't get like half of the leader skill, but trust me, if you have this guy in your box, he will just one-shot like both these stages for you, especially if you have him easy aid. So build your team around him if you have him. If not, you can just duplicate the friend leader as this Trunks, or any of these guys as well work as well. And then the last person you need to EZA is these two. This is just to get Trunks done, but I mean, at the same time you also have to get this guy done for the Cell one. So again, this is another EZA area where you probably want to do all the characters here, fully EZA all of them. These are the characters that you have to use. This is probably one where I would run, if you can. I think this guy is probably your best leader here. Yeah, if you have him easy aid, he's probably the best leader here. If not, who would be a better leader? I mean, honestly, it might just be this Trunks. Yeah, because like, I would say Cell, but Cell leads Artificial Life Form, so yeah, that's not gonna work out. He's only gonna give, like, I think he would be the only one with the leader skill, so might not be the brightest idea to use Cell as your leader, but I feel like anyone else here would work out pretty well. What's this Gohan's leader skill? Because they're using him as a friend. Okay, yeah, this Gohan's leader skill, like, it's a little bit on the lower side, but it can be usable, especially if you don't have any of these other units done. I would probably just use the Gohan, since he is just a free-to-play unit that you can just farm up. So you want to get all these characters done on this easy area, and then and then when you do that, you're gonna have all the characters. If we head back over here, it's this one, you'll have all these characters fully done, so now you can easy this Trunks. And again, I feel like everyone now is already, some people probably already clicked off the video. They're like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit, this is way too much work, I don't even know if the Cell is gonna be worth it. I mean, it might be. If you are hesitant about doing this, I would recommend to probably just wait until the information drops. We probably will get details probably tomorrow night, and then Thursday night we'll get the data download, so we will know how good or bad this Cell is. Like, I would say, if he doesn't intrigue you at all, or if you're not really willing to, or you're not really looking forward to using him on any of future teams that you might be building, like, I would say don't work on him like expeditiously, like, you know, just work on it slowly. But I feel like it's always good to just go through and, you know, farm up the free-to-play characters and just easy them, because, you know, you never know, like this in the future, you never know when you might have to use them, because even if you might not use the Cell, when the next Prime Battle LR EZAs, they might require you, or I mean, I honestly would say they probably will require you to have that Cell on your team fully done. So even if you might not want Cell, maybe one of the future Prime Battle LRs you will want. So you might as well do this at some point. But again, I'm not gonna force you to do this. I'm just trying to help guide you through this. So you want to just try to get Trunks done first, because once you get Trunks done, I know it might seem like a lot, but once you get Trunks done, you pretty much are more than halfway there. Like, Trunks is literally the one unit that like sucks the most on this team that they need you to build here. So once you get this Trunks done, these two right here are both I forgot what they're called. I'm really blanking on the name, but they're basically man, what is the name of these events? The assault events, I forgot what they're called. Strike events, I think they're called. I feel so stupid, but these guys, you literally pick them up, farm them from their own events. They have bonus drops on their events. The stamina also on this event costs, like, they cost nothing. So you can literally farm them up. They also have missions on these events where it makes farming them up and rainbowing them and easying them like very, very easy. This is literally like you can get both these guys done in like 10 minutes. So it's like, again, Trunks might take you hours, but these two, like 10 minutes. And then honestly, like, you probably will get these three done while you're working towards Trunks, because the Android 18, the one that's like kissing Krillin, she shares the same easy area as these two. So like while you're doing her, get these two done, and then when you're doing the future Android 18 and 17, this guy is on their easier area as well, so you get him done as well while you're working towards Trunks. And now you basically, like, boom, now you have the entire team basically ready, and you're just finishing up like the Android 13 and then Android 19. Is it Android 19 and 20? I don't think they are Android. No, I think it's 14 and 15 is what they're called. So, yeah, you just get those two done, and then you go easy at Trunks. Like, Trunks will probably be the last character you'll easy A, even though you will maybe start working on him first. You will get all these characters done while you're working towards easying Trunks, just because all these guys, like, they don't require a set team. Like, these two, you can literally just get them done from their own event, and then these two are just in the same easy area as like other characters that you're gonna go get. It's only Trunks that, like, his specific event needs you to use only specifically 6 characters, and all those characters have to be fully done. These guys' events, like, you can use, like, it is only like a certain amount of characters, but there's a lot of free to play characters, and then there's also a bunch of summonable characters in these guys' events, so you might not even have to farm up some of the units, really. Like, you'll probably have to farm them up initially, themselves, because they require you to be on the team when you easy them, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is kind of a grind, but I have a good feeling about this Cell. I feel like he will be really good. He does have a pretty good foundation. I guess just to end off the video, we'll just go ahead and take a look at the Cell real quick and just talk about him. So if we go look at him right here, so right now, I will say the biggest thing this guy has is this 12 key right here. He heals 15% on his 12 key. So if they give this guy an additional super from his passive, and then you build him full additional, let's just say, if this man triple supers on a turn and you give him all 12 keys, he triple supers on the turn, he can heal up to 45%. That's also if they don't outright buff this. Like, I mean, it would be crazy, but like, imagine they buff this to 20%. So now if he triple supers, he's gonna heal up to 60% of your health. Like, that is like almost like an active skill heal that he can just do just by himself. So like, I feel like this guy, if they just make him like a good defensive like floater maybe, so that way like he won't take damage for you, you can easily float him off, and then he'll be that character that, like, at the end of the turn, you'll give him 12 key, he'll triple super maybe, and then he'll basically fully heal you, and then, you know, you don't have to worry about him taking damage, because maybe he'll be guarding, maybe he'll be dodging, all that stuff. So like, if we look at his passive right now, he just has 20k attack and defense, he builds up ki with each super attacks. I mean, that's pretty good that he builds up ki. I would like to see this, like, maybe be bumped up, like, maybe he builds up 2 ki with every super, so that way it only takes 3 supers instead of 6. And then when he gets an 18 key or more, he gets way more attack, and then if it's a attack down enemy, he'll basically perform a crit. So, he does have a good foundation. His links are okay-ish, I guess. I mean, he does have big bad bosses, shocking speed, shattering limit, legendary power. So he can link pretty well with some characters. His stats are also pretty damn decent. I would say like 16,000 defense is really high. Attack is fairly low, but HP is also really high. So again, I don't want them to make this guy like an offensive powerhouse. Like, I know he has this part of his passive where he can guaranteed crit, but I would like them to turn this guy more into a really nice utility, like defense slash major healing character. Because again, he has better defense than he does attack. So like, they give him a bunch more defense on his stats, like maybe a bunch of defense. Like, if they want to make this guy like, I mean, I hope they don't focus him only to the Super Battle Road, but they could do something where like he gets a bunch of defense against multiple enemies. But I would like this guy to also just be viable in red zone. So we'll see how he is, but I have a good feeling for him because I feel like this passive isn't really the greatest, but he does have pretty high defense, and then this major heal that he already has on his 12 key, like this could get bumped up, or again, if they literally just give him a chance to additional super from his passive, that means he can triple super, and at least if they don't bump this up, he will be able to heal up to 45% of your health for the turn, so that can be really good. And yeah, so I would recommend people to farm him, but I understand if you, especially after watching this video, you might feel persuaded not to, but I promise you it's not really that bad, especially like right now. There's not really anything else going on in the Super 17 celebration. Like, there are these missions, I need to do a video about these, but like these missions are like, they take 5 minutes to get done, and then like there's this Extreme Z area, but like, no offense, like this unit is ass, and then this unit is good, but there's just not a team for them right now. So either way, like if you decide to do this easy area, like if you do literally everything in this celebration, it will take you like 5 minutes, because there's just really not a lot here. Like this cell campaign is honestly like probably the focal point of this celebration. Like this is what's gonna keep people playing until Saiyan Day. So there's not really anything else to do, so I would say, unless you want to just take a break from the game, that's completely fine. I would say just like slowly work on this, like farm up the characters. Again, try to tackle Trunks first, just because he is the most time consuming one. All the other ones you will either get done along the way, or, you know, these strike event ones, like you can get them done in like 5 minutes each. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know if you guys need any help in any team building or anything like that. I'll try to respond to the comments as soon as I can. And other than that, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.